Liverpool. Beatles. Ano to eh? Here's the Liverpool welcome. Yan. Ito. Liverpool. Ito na yung Beatles welcome. Dito natin sila hintayin. We're looking for excursion to Liverpool. Whatever is ito yung duty free nila. Souvenir shop. Excursion. Dun sa The Beatles story, diretso lang eh. We're going to the Beatles story. Sitel, asaan? Ha? Wala pa si Tel eh. Nauna na siya. Ay siya dun niya siguro. Sa Beatles dun siya magtitingin. Ito na ang Liverpool daw. Liverpool daw. England. Na. Where is tickets? Oo nga. Ay kasi andito yung Beatles Beatles story Next na. Ayan, anong building? Ito Royal Liver Building. Port of Liverpool Building. Yung isa Cunard Building. Why it's called Royal Building? Oh, there's a statue over there. Okay. Marami pa tao nagpapapicture. Ito yung Beatles statue ng Beatles. Naku, ang dahil naman nagpapapicture. Magpapapicture na kami mamaya dyan. Wow. We're gonna have city tour. We're waiting on the... Okay. Ayan saan daw tayo sasakay dito eh? Doon tayo ulit sa taas. Liverpool. Kami sasakay ulit sa bus na we're waiting on the bus. Liverpool to explore the city of Liverpool, England. Tingnan ko nga ito. Blue light.
That's what we do say. Like if you're not big fans of the Beatles talk probably a bit. I think it's 90 minutes of fair enough. Yeah. So you some tickets out here.
Ayun ang mga nagaan.
Around the world. Ladies and gentlemen,
Getting ready.
This is the city bus. Anybody doing the Beatles? Because if you're doing the Beatles, you are on the wrong bus. Just to let you know. Behind the big wheel you have Leanne. keeping us safe and sound
Hindi pala ito
in the
Beatles.
traffic this morning. I'm your guide, and Cody, there's my badge.
Ayun na sila, yung
Introduce
Beatles.
myself officially, unless you work for the IRS or the taxman. Look, not here. Patterson from the Twilight movies. This live bird on this side, the tower, was used as the Gotham City Tower. Yes, Liverpool is the most filmed city outside of London in the UK. On average, 4 movies per week are being made here. Idris Elba was filming Enemy of the Nation in the Port of Liverpool building on our right recently, and the Cunard building, as I say, just ahead of us on the right. Taylor Swift was here 2 weeks ago. She did 3 nights at Anfield Football Stadium. She's out seeing the Beatles. But before that, last year, Taylor was in this building. Let's see where now to our left, there's a beautiful church with a gold ship on top. Why is there a gold ship on top of that church? Because that is the church of Our Lady and Saint Nicholas. He is the patron saint of sailors. Some people call it Saint Nicholas, some people call it the Sailors' Church. Here's the 2 live birds over the sky now. There's a second one. To the church, to the left of the stone cross, those 2 figures, the little boy above the railings is playing with his aeroplane, and down the bottom of the spiral steps, just in front of the cross now, down the bottom of the spiral steps, behind the railings, there's his mum. She has a young child in her arms. She's calling him down into the air raid shot, and that's a commemoration of the Mavericks in the Second World War. There's the gold ship on top. Here's a great view of the live birds behind you now, folks. There's Bella and Bertie in the sky. And there's your crash. And your show. This street here, this is taking us up to the Relay Quarter. It's a nice old-fashioned English pub, a bit like the West End of London. You don't want any football, karaoke, live music, old machines. This is the Relay Quarter. And the first one we get to is actually called the Railway. It's opposite, it's a beautiful old grey two-listed building, and it is the old exchange station. It is one of the very, very first railway stations in the UK. It will take you through to Southport, which is an hour away. It's one of the seaside towns. It's no longer a railway station because we have an underground system now, but the building is being beautifully restored. Ahead of us where the clock is on the left, you still see the original sign on top of that station. It's all private offices now. But it's not my favourite building. My favourite building is coming up on the right. It's not the railway, nor is it the Lion Tavern, my very, very favourite building. Just around this corner. Keep looking over to the right, folks. There we go. On your right. No, it's not the private shop. No. Behave. It's the Murphy's News. Because when I was a little boy, the Murphy's News was the Wizard's Den. It was our joke shop. You could buy little glass stink bombs and take them into class and crunch them. And Sir would say, "There's a strange smell in here. You've been Den boy, come here." And he would bend you over and he would cane you 6 times on the backside. They don't do that now. So, to repay, sir.
Victoria Street din. Meron din Victoria Street. Puro pareho din na. Ganda naman dito sa Liverpool. Oh my God.
I know, very childish, but we were children. Straight ahead of us, folks, you see Liverpool Town Hall with the Union Jack flying in the sky. The balcony underneath the Town Hall is where the Beatles stood on July the 10th, 1964. It was the northern premiere of the movie A Hard Day's Night. We'll get a beautiful view of the Town Hall. I'm just giving you an eye on it now. Speaking of the Beatles, we are coming into the Cavern Quarter. Does anybody want to leave us for the Cavern area yet? No? I imagine you're all doing a full route. So straight ahead of us, over the traffic lights, on the left, you will see a Union Jack on the 3rd floor of the Hard Day's Night Hotel. Either side of the Union Jack, 4 statues: John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, and Ringo Starr, of course, the Rolling Stones. Now, if you're going to do the cavern or the shops later on, we stop around the next traffic lights. Where the statue of John Lennon is, ahead of us, on the left, that's where Macklin Street is. There's another... Best to look back out to the gap now. This is where you'll get the statue of the hotel statue here on your right. There's John Lennon with his peace sign and his Gibson guitar, Paul with his Hofner bass. There's George. George should have been 81 this year. And here's Ringo with his drumsticks.
The Beatles.
So, stop number 3 was just around this corner. For stop number 3, the Cavern Club, the shops, Marks and Spencer's, L1 ahead of us, they're the expensive shops. If you want the less expensive shops, just to the left, we'll have a chain of stores called Primark, in the UK, or as we say, Giorgio Primari. And this street where we are now, stop number 3, this Lord Street, this is the orchard of Liverpool Castle. The castle stood on Garden Square. Coming upon your left of the traffic lights, that's where Liverpool Castle was. And the statue of Queen Victoria has been there since 1902. And bear in mind, just beyond the statue of Queen Victoria, where you can see the police cars, that's all lower courts. We don't want any... There's the town hall straight ahead of us. That first floor balcony is where the Beatles stood, John, Paul, George and Ringo. 1964, of course, the Beatles were never here. They were off conquering the world, making movies. Because of the cruise shipping today, normally we take the bus around the cruise tour, but when the cruise ships we have to do a little detour. So we're coming back on ourselves. You will recognise the Cavern Quarter again coming up now, and I will point out some more famous faces. No, I got it. Famous local faces, all people who played the Cavern. The traffic lights right on the corner to the right, the takeaway sandwich shop, the filling station, right on the corner. There's a snap of the Beatles there. Just to the right you'll see Paul McCartney. Then you will see George Harrison with his cheeky wink. Folks at the front, you'll have it already. Just to the right of Georgie you'll see Jerry Marsden. You'll see Rory Stone, now 16 years of age. This is Victoria Street. It's named after Victoria Beckham. Sorry, no. Queen Victoria, of course. You'll notice as we go along, past the side streets, there's a little rainbow symbol in the street signs. With all the bars to the left is Liverpool's gate quarter. Liverpool had the rainbow symbol before San Francisco, and the pigeons on the first floor of the City Hotel on our left of the traffic light are in the flag colours. So they are the flag pigeons. It doesn't matter whatever your persuasion is. If you want to dance till 9 AM, 7 nights of the week, this is where you do it. Friday and Saturday night, people are in the Grimms Bar until 4 AM. Over here till 9 AM, straight into Wetherspoons for breakfast. Not to be recommended when you've got to get the kids up for college. Not at all. But if you don't want Merseybeat, if you don't want to dance for breakfast time, over the next set of traffic lights are 2 football hotels, and then if you want to do some culture. At the top of the street, folks, above the trees, there's a domed roof. Curious. It was opened by King George V in 1934. There's statues of the King and Queen left and right. When this was opened in the 1930s, Liverpool Castle said by the 1970s it would have paid for itself. It will be free to drive through. Well, at the moment, a motor car is £2.10 each way. Oh, a large van is £7 each way. Yes. Nobody wants to stop there, folks? Okay, you've got plenty of time. You can spend a full day at this stop and it won't cost you a penny. In no particular order now, coming up on your left, the World Museum, free to enter. Look at him on his phone miles away. Didn't even notice the bus.
Museum.
Where all the steps are on the left, that was the original entrance to the museum. Look at the left, folks. The circular part of the library coming up with the Doric columns. That's the Victorian reading room. That's where you can come out on that balcony and view the city from up there.
Oh.
And then after the library, we have the Walker Art Gallery coming up on your left. St John's Gardens on our right, full of stuff. Right in the middle is William Gladstone, Prime Minister 4 times and Chancellor 4 times. And the chappie on the column on our left now up there, that is the Duke of Wellington. And this little building in front of us is King Charles' most favourite neoclassical building. That is St George's Hall. The radio station on your left up in the sky, Radio City 96.7. When that tower opened on April Fool's Day 1971, that wide part on top was a revolving restaurant. I building one in Texas had never been this way. But when that opened the tower as a restaurant, 1971, one of the top comedians, that's right, go right up, gosh, what a brown pot. When it opened, top comedian of the UK, born in Liverpool, Ken Dodd, a bit of a crazy guy, who went in on the opening day, and there was a journalist doing a feature, and he said to him, "What's it like up there, Ken, in the restaurant?" And Ken Dodd said, "The food is delicious, but you can never find your table when you come back from the toilet, because it keeps going round and round and round and round." And he said, "Depending which table you get back down at, you get the best jacket to go for it." Oh, bless you, buddy. There's another famous guy on our right, a real doctor. This bar is named after him. Here's a picture, Dr. Duncan. He famously said, many, many years ago, "Drink the beer. It's safer than the water." People thought he was joking. The water was full of cholera. There was a cholera epidemic back then. But his beer is started with water. I don't know if you were any better off anyway. That's Dr. Duncan. Straight ahead of us is our mainline railway. First big swanky hotel of Liverpool city centre. I'm going to tell you some of the famous guests who stayed there. In fact, speaking of famous people, just to our left, behind the tree, there's a statue of a guy on a horse. That's Prince Albert. And when you see the lady on the horse further down, that is Queen Victoria. Along here, Lime Street, on the right, opposite the Adelphi, there's a big sign that says, "It's all about the crack, the Celtic corner." It's all the crazy bars where they have the karaoke. I always say it's for men of my age who still think they are 18. If they go out in floors. And they insist on Tamla Motown. They only like Tamla Motown. The top of the city centre. Bob Dylan was staying in the Adelphi Hotel. If you go on YouTube, there's footage of Bob Dylan down below on the pavement. Laurel and Hardy stayed at the Adelphi 3 times. When their movie career finished and they did their stage tours, they did Liverpool Empire, our big touring theatre, 3 times in the 1950s, and each time they stayed in the Adelphi. Frank Sinatra, Judy Garland, Harold Wilson, Winston Churchill, Eleanor Roosevelt. Crown of thorns on Christ's head when he was crucified. And the lovely red brick building coming up on our left, this was the very first red brick university building in the UK. It's now the Victoria Gallery Museum with a golden laid clock on top. Does anybody need to get up and confess their sins now? This is the first to do them. Stay in your seats, folks. I'll just let Leanne know. 2 cathedrals. This is the, as I say, this is the Metropolitan Catholic Cathedral. Then we have the Philharmonic Pub, and then we have our Anglican Cathedral. It's very quiet here now. All our university students. Oh, the bells have started. Is that 1:15? Yes, 1:15 the hour. This is 1 bell. Actually, there's 4 bells at the front of this cathedral. The 4 bells officially are Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, the 4 New Testament saints. I hope you haven't forgotten you are in Beatles, because we call the bells John, Paul, George and Ringo. What a name for a bell, Ringo. Ding ding! Ringo the bell. Okay folks, we're going to drop you very, very close to the cathedral. If you're going close to cathedrals and you miss the bus, the next cathedral is a 5-minute walk from Liverpool. So, where the coaches and customers, now when you get off the bus folks, you don't need to go all the way round the front. Wait till we clear, cross over cathedral in 2 minutes. There we go, folks. Sun coming down, Leanne.
Cathedral.
Every 20 minutes from the same stone. Always the same stone. We just loop around. Thank you. There you go. And there's our other cathedral straight ahead of us. There's the Gothic Anglican Cathedral. And this is Hope Street. Very aptly named, the Street of Hope. Cathedral either end. The Philharmonic pub at the right of the traffic lights is where Paul McCartney played. There's a TV series called The Late Show, and a section of it is called Carpool Karaoke. And one of the top actors, hello people downstairs, how wickedly. One of our top actors and comedians, James Corden, who drives in the world, not even Liverpool, but it won't be open till lunchtime. The archway was donated by Shanghai. Liverpool is twinned with Shanghai, Rio, Hamburg and Odessa in Ukraine. And it contains 200 drachms. And there's another 2. Now this isn't a stop, folks. Leanne's just holding in for 2 seconds so you get a nice steady picture. There you go. Thanks, Leanne, you're a star. Can you see the 2 folder? Ah, look at the children. There's our future.
Chinatown din pala.
Let's give the children a wave. Hey! Hi!
Ayan na.
Have a good day!
Ayan
Have a
na.
good day! Oh, bless
Touring the
them.
Chinatown.
Bless them. Right, anybody want this stop, folks? Anybody getting off? No? Okie dokie. So, from here... Now, here's something which may surprise you, but me too. When we get to the traffic lights, I am going to show you St. James Church of Toxteth. Behind it is Upper Stanhope Street. In number 210B, Upper Stanhope Street, oh, the lights are on red. Good, I can show you. See that church there? Upper Stanhope Street behind it, 210B. Alois Hitler, Adolf Hitler's half-brother, lived in number 210B. He was a waiter in a hotel in the city centre. He married an Irish lady, Bridget. They had a son born in London, Willem. Then they moved to Liverpool. William was christened in St. Philip's in Toxteth. When William grew up and became a man, he moved to America and he took American citizenship and he joined the American forces. So, Adolf Hitler's half-brother lived here. His son moved to the States. And one of the Hitlers joined the American crazy, but it's actually there's a big giant yellow submarine bar down to the left. There's the red brick vintage market. There's lots of live music later on through the drink. You can play ghettos, golf and bongos bingo, which are forms of golf and bingo and lots of alcohol. I will warn you, the lady listener on the bus, when I asked her what it was like, she said, I can't remember. I was so drunk I fell off the table. On my daughter's life. Now, just ahead of us on the right is the Derby Hotel and the trees. There's some white letters, the King's Dock car park. Why am I telling you about a car park? Well, the King's Dock car park, up until COVID, the King's Dock Arena itself, we had a horse show every new year. And the last one before COVID, the car park arena was because there was a dreadful fire. Thankfully, no people were hurt. They were all inside the arena watching the horse show. But 780 cars were completely destroyed in the fire. And 780 is a very important number. Because there was 2,000 insurance claims. Yes, I love to try. Every car was, apparently, had a new Gibson SG guitar with its new case. Sister's brand new wedding dress goes across the top. Oh, love. Yeah, you know, I bought Uncle Billy a new Rolex for Christmas. You didn't leave it in the glove compartment. I did. But you left my iPhone in the glove compartment. God loves a train. Coming up left and right, this isn't the Mersey yet, this is the end of the Leeds-Liverpool Ship Canal. On the left, there's our rather nice marina and yacht club, and on the right is our water sports centre. You have a seagull or a cormorant on the deck. We're very quiet now, midweek. We're coming along the home stretch, folks, and we are the quarter to, Leanne. Okie dokie. When we get down to base, folks. Oh, you're letting those people on, that's very nice of you. It's very quiet over there. No swimmers, nobody on the inflatables? No.
Ang linis ng tubig nila.
Actually, yes. So, we're going to get down to the riverfront, folks. We're going to take it along the Mersey. And we'll be going out again at 10:45. Round this corner, the final statue of the trip. I'm going to see a guy, well, a statue of a guy, whose name was John Hurry. He grew up in the same area of Liverpool as me. He was on this job, US, UK and German, and I was the only one from the UK crew, not from London. When at breakfast, the press lady said, "Herr Codman?" Yes. She said, "You are from Liverpool?" I said, "Yes, we don't all live in the capital in the UK." She said, "Nein, I have worked in Liverpool. Please tell me which part you are from." I said, "We call it Kenny for short. It's Kensington. It's very close to where Ringo Starr was born." And she said, "Ah, like Kensington of London." I said, "Well, if Kensington of London has a chemist open till 10 p.m. where you can take your methadone prescription." Identical. Not for me, there, for the grace of God, not for the me. There's no seats up here, folks. Giddy up. Other than that, folks, on behalf of Leanne and myself, thank you for coming on the bus. If you have access to the internet, we do appreciate TripAdvisor. If you have access to the winning lottery numbers, we have a little box at the front. But if you hate our guts, we smell, and you can't wait to leave us, one must 30 James Street. A Titanic theme hotel. The outdoor lounge in the sloping roof is the Carpathia Lounge. That was the name of the Titanic rescue ship. There's models of the Titanic in the windows. The Titanic was built in Belfast but belonged to White Star, and they had 3 headquarters: London, New York and Liverpool on your right. Go in there as a non-resident, show your bus ticket and you will get 20% off your food and drink, as you will in Jurgen's Bar coming up on the right, if you want to watch the Euros later on. On the left, the 3 Graces. But the big building slightly behind us, on the left, the tall rectangular Art Deco building, is not one of the 3 Graces. That is one of 7 ventilation shafts. For our 2 Mersey tunnels, we need 7 ventilation shafts to extract the fumes. There's 4 on this side of the river and 3 on the other side of the Mersey. But the 3 Graces, as we call them, behind the ventilation shaft, the lovely domes of the Port of Liverpool building. Ahead of that one on the left, the Cunard. Now Cunard and White Star were our 2 big shipping companies. And then the most famous building in Liverpool, the Liver building, with the 2 liver birds on top. The liver bird, of course, is the symbol of Liverpool Football Club. But the liver building is owned by Fahad Bashiri, who was the owner of Everton Football Club. There's a bit of a strangeness for you.
Eto na kami sa Liverpool downtown. Mamimili ng mamimili kami ng dahil maghinaw. T-shirt ay ng jacket. Ay siya, baka nag-ano siya. Ito. Mismo. Antay-antayin natin. Ba't parang mahal dito? May H&M. Sabi niya dito daw sa TK Maxx. TK Maxx. Poundland, ayun no, groceries. Oh, Poundland dollar store yan. Yan dollar store dito. Poundland, dito tayo. Sabi ko, less expensive. Saan tayo mamimili kaya? Kung may Cafe Nero din, oh. Saan? Sabi niya, dito niya tinuro ang TK Maxx eh.
Yan, diretso.
Diretso? Titingnan ko. Oh, may Jollibee. Hala.
Hindi tayo.
Saan sa Jollibee?
Jollibee.
Iihi daw siya sa Jollibee. Pero andun ang TK Maxx. O sige, antayin ka namin. Ay, tingnan natin. Sige, titingnan natin yung Jollibee. Ah, may Pinoy dyan. Meron na. Kalahin mo may Jollibee dito sa Liverpool. May Jollibee din dun sa isa. Ay, ito oh. Ay, ito pala oh. Ay, ito. Pwede na si Celine mamili dito. Oo, punta tayo dun. Tingnan natin. Oh, ito. Antayin namin kayo. How much are the shirts?
2 for 20. 2 for 20.
Oh, okay. Mura-mura yan. How about the... Ito, dito kami sa Liverpool, England. I mean, how about this jacket?
25.
One?
These.
Mas mura yan kaysa sa cruise ship. At least mas mura ito. 25 lang. 25 pounds lang kaysa cruise ship. Yung jacket.
Magkano daw dito?
Yung ano, 25 sa cruise ship. 49, 70.
Ano pili sila? Handog?
Ito, andito kami. Tara, at habang tinitingnan ko silang lalabas. Ano yung tinitingnan? Anong kaguluhan ito? Ay, meron din silang ano. May street food, oh. Ay, pero prutas pala to. May prutas. Tingnan nga kung anong kanilang... Ay, patatas. Kala ko street food. Sino yan daw? Sino daw yan?
Ayaw ko sikap sa kanila eh.
Teka, titignan ko yung mga umihi sa Jollibee. Andito ang ating Jollibee eh. Tingnan ko. Ayan no. Ito ang Jollibee sa Liverpool, England. Makaihi na din nga. Huwag mo sabihin bibili ka pa dito. Eh, busog na busog na. Busog ng dahil tao, mga estudyante. Ay, ito ang, di ba bibili siya ng ano? Magkano kaya dito ang ano? Dito damit. May damit kaya dito na. Amis, sweater. Yun, may collagen sila. Ipahin ka. Accessories. Oo. sa Scotland. Yung, ay may Cafe Nero din, oh. Ba't ang daing Cafe Nero dito? Kita mo na yung ship? Oh. Dito na.
Dagat na yan. Yung ano, dun lang sa may ano eh.
Ah, oo. Oo.
Yung shield.
Doon lang, oo. Pwede naman tayong pumunta doon.
Ah, doon
Oh?
sa ano?
Ang gaganda ng building dito. Mga lumang...
Yung
Design.
architecture nila. Gusto nila yung unique.
Di nila binabago, no? Siguro mga sinauna, oh. Ganda, oh.
Iba eh.
Ang bango nito eh. Amoy ginigisa. Papunta na kami ng cruise ship. Kung nagtitingin ng kakainan.
Ito,
Ay.
Ha?
Ano-anohan ko na eh. May bulaklak. Ay. Dito kami sa museum ng Liverpool.
They have wooden chairs.
Liverpool overhead na ano. May mga tao sa loob, oh. Pero, kunyari lang yan. Exhibit lang ito. Exhibit. Oh. Ayan, mga train na luma dito sa museum. Ah. Liverpool Museum. Tara na dun. Balik na. Back to the ship. Ha?
May pila yung isang pa.
Ah.
Yan dyan.
Ito naman, ano to? Ha? Ano to? Ay, mga medal.
Ito, napilay na yan.
Ay, tara na, abot. Sa kalalakad.